I think this was about where we left off last time. So, that's what we were able to create last time. Now this time, I'm making the rope ladder so you can climb up, so we're actually able to climb up the rope, and, well, doing the first test on it. Let's get started. Okay, well, we got all the ladder done. So we got the grappling hook. Then these wooden balls are strung 15 inches apart before they're knotted because they're not short in the length. But yeah, they're 15 apart. There are 8 of them, and they go all the way down to here, which I will be tying to the gun. And then hopefully it should just work like a ladder. I've done some tests with the grappling hook, and I actually think it will work. It holds onto rafters really well, but I don't know how it'll work in the field, but I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, first test of the grappling hook with all the beads, because they add a lot of weight. So right now it's at 20 pumps, which is probably gonna be lower than I'm gonna use, but for now I wanna see what this does. So. Grappling gun with 30 pumps. Grappling gun with 40 pumps. Well, the first test of this launcher actually worked pretty well, but there was another test that didn't go so well. So basically I took it out and shot into the tree where it grabbed on, but tried climbing. The top 2 of the ones, they actually pushed right through the knots. So they were able to get around it and go through like that. So that means that this might not work as well as I hoped. But we're going to use this wood and a hole saw to basically build washers and hold the beads on. But that also means I'm going to have to unknot every single one of these, string all the beads off, make these, put them back on, and re-knot all of them. This is going to be fun. I tried getting out all the knots, but I couldn't get them all out. So there's a few left in here, and I can't have that because I can't stick on my washers. But I got a new rope. Actually, it's not a real rope. Just pretend it's a real rope because I don't actually have the rope for the transition. So booyah! Well, I actually have the rope now for that transition, but it's too late, I guess. So now we're gonna get started putting on the washers and the beads. All the washers and balls are on, so it's ready to go. Time for the first field test. I'm excited. Well, now that the transition came and there was no test, and this is also disassembled, you may be wondering what happened. And I'm not even going to bother showing that test because it was a complete failure. As for being disassembled, it looks fine, except for this. This is what happened. It bent, once I sat on it, bent the bolt to about a 35-degree angle. So, we're going to come back with a third video I'm going to have everything built by then. I'm going to have a stronger bolt, new nuts for it. I'm probably going to take this apart, rebuild it stronger, all that stuff, and then you get to watch it being tested. So, if you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for that one, and see you then.